allowing other people to decide what you do. The number 4 thing is basically really not taking time to find out what you want. There's so many people that wake up in the morning and they just do the same thing over and over and over and over. They go to work, they go to work to a place that they don't really want to be, and they check in, but really in their mind they're checking out. Okay, they come home to a family that is they're just like almost like a slave. They're just here for a purpose, and they never really decided, what is it that I really want? What is it that I want? What is it that I need? I mean, I had to find that out for myself. I mean, I was a provider, you're a provider and helping in the community and job and work and everything. But I had to find out at the end of the day, what is it that I want? And when I found out what it is that I want, I realized that I love encouraging people. I love motivating people. I love speaking to people. I want to do more of it. I want to understand that I want to live full and I want to die empty. That means I want to pour it all out. Why? How can I know that? How can I do that? Because I took the time to find out what was important to me. What are those things that I really care about? What are those things that bring me alive? What are those gifts and talents? Well, if you haven't found that out, then that's what's holding you back. Because you don't want to move forward because you never really found out. You have no incentive or ambition for doing anything because you never checked with yourself first. And number 5 is the number 5 thing that holds people back is not giving enough effort. If you're honest with yourself, I talk to professional teams all the time, and when in an organization, I ask them, I say, you know what, raise your hand if you feel that you can give a little more effort than you're giving right now to ultimately reach your goal and be successful. And 100% of the time, I always get majority of the room to raise their hands. And matter of fact, those that are not raising their hands, they probably raise their hand under the table just not to get embarrassed. Because for any and everybody, what holds us back is when we're not giving enough effort. You see, we're comfortable. But in order to be successful, you got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. You got to be willing to put yourself in the place where you have no place to go. It's kind of like I heard somebody talk about the story of the war. When they got to the sandy beach, they said, you know what? Let's sink the boat. Let's sink the boat. We don't have any other choice. We're either going to win or we're going to die. And sometimes we got to put ourselves in that same dilemma. I'm going to win or I'm going to die. That means that there's no turning back. There's no turning back. I have to put in the work. You have to put in the work. My buddy Grant Cardone, who I got to know over the past several months, and I look forward to joining him out at 10X out there in Las Vegas, and then all the other wonderful and powerful speakers that'll be out there. Man, he has a book. It's called 10X. And he does, and the whole thing, his whole premise is whatever you're doing now, multiply it by 10. Give that much energy more. I know you're like, I feel like I'm maxing it out, but guess what? 10 times more. Because when you give 10 times more, you automatically have multiplied the opportunities you have for success. And so that's what I want you to do. What is your goal? What is your vision? What is your goals? And then 10 times, what would it take to do it? Because here's what it's going to do. When you get your mindset and your actions used to it, then it's not hard work anymore. You start doing things and getting things done faster, more efficient, with greater success than most other people, and at least more than you used to do before you started with 10X. And so again, looking at this, what holds us back? Number 5, not giving enough effort. My solution, 10X it, baby. Multiply that effort by 10. And number 6, what holds you back? Giving up. Giving up. How many people have stopped one step short of success? How many people have stopped the journey because of all the things around them, when at the end of the day and through it all they had to do is keep going? You think about Thomas Edison, when he's known for all the inventions that he's made. And he goes in history and talks about it with the light bulb. In his thing, he failed 10,000 times before he succeeded once. But the way he changed the perspective is that number 1, he felt like he fell forward, which means he learned some things in the process. And number 2, he said it was 10,000 steps to get that light bulb, to work. And so when you make up your mind that I'm not giving up, that's only then and when you'll be able to accomplish those things that are deep in your heart. See, here's